A few years ago, my guest on the program today was a student at the University of Southern California and developed a plan for an online service to help shoppers save money and even get cash back on their purchases. I'm joined right now by Jeff Nobbs. Jeff is the founder and CEO of a company called Extrabux.com, based right here in San Diego County. Jeff, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, my pleasure.
This is a great story because it's sort of what the entrepreneurial world is like today, and that's an idea that grew out of a class at school. So take us back to that time, if you would.
Yeah, it actually not only grew out of a class, it actually grew out of a dorm room.
Okay.
It started with my now business partner and I in the dorm room, realizing we had too much free time on our hands, and we wanted to do something with that free time that was actually productive. So we decided to start a business. And it was kind of a slow process getting it started, first deciding what kind of business we actually wanted to start, and then actually starting that business. But since then, we've been growing a lot, and actually the classroom, even though it started in the dorm, the classroom is where we really blossomed. We were at USC, we were in the entrepreneurship program, and so we were kind of killing three birds with one stone. Building a business plan not only for our business and for the class, but also for a school-wide competition.
And that went well. You won the competition, if I'm correct?
Yeah, we did. We were the only undergrads in the competition among grad students and faculty, and we ended up winning it, got $25,000, and kind of a stamp of approval from the university.
Now, we should point out, even though you were at University of Southern California, you're a San Diego County guy, right?
Yeah. I've been in San Diego my whole life, and now we're located in Pacific Beach.
All right. Explain Extrabux.com.
So the way it works is that no matter where you're shopping online, you come to Extrabux.com, and you earn 1 to 30% cash back on everything you buy.
Okay.
So I'll walk you through it.
Yeah.
You come to Extrabux.com, you're going to buy something at Nordstrom.com. You just search for Nordstrom on Extrabux, click our link to Nordstrom.com. You're then taken to Nordstrom where you complete your purchase. Let's say you buy $100 worth of goods.
Okay.
Nordstrom sends us a sales commission on what you bought. Let's say it's 10%. We keep about half of that and pass the rest to you. So you'll get about 5% or $5 in cash back.
Pretty simple concept.
Yeah, and that just goes right to your Extrabux account, and then you can request a payment, and we'll send you a check in the mail. We'll deposit the $5 into your PayPal account, or we'll even donate it to a charity on your behalf.
Nice. Now, again, I think the thing that's neat is that the shopper, the online shopper, is actually doing their shopping at Nordstrom's, as an example, not necessarily through merchandise you have for sale on Extrabux.com. That doesn't happen.
Right, that's a good point. It doesn't change their shopping experience at all. Once they click our link to Nordstrom.com, they just complete their purchase like they normally would at Nordstrom's website.
Very good. By the way, you guys passed a threshold recently as far as cash back payments that you've given to consumers.
Yeah, we're really proud of this one. Extrabux shoppers have now earned over $1 million cash back. And that's a really big number. And we hit it just a couple months ago, and now we're already up to almost $1.2 million.
Wow.
So we're really passionate about building innovative technology that helps people save money. But this is one of those really cool things where we can actually see something that's meaningful, saving people over $1 million in cash.
So where does it go from here? First of all, before we do that, I want to talk about the scope of retailers that you're working with now.
It really is, if you can think of an online retailer, we probably work with them. We work with the big guys like JCPenney and Walmart and Drugstore.com and Buy.com, Lowe's, Home Depot, etc. We work with flash sale sites like Gilt and HotLook and Beyond the Rack and Jack Threads. And then we work with the daily deal sites like Groupon. We work with travel sites like Travelocity, Hotwire, Priceline. So really the list goes on.
And it's phenomenal to see how quickly it's come together for you. Although for you it's been a labor of love, but it's seeing it really kind of picking up momentum now, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And I think that can be attributed to a few things. One is our Refer a Friend program that we launched last winter. And the way that works is that when you refer a friend, as soon as that friend signs up, you get $5 cash back added to your Extrabux account.
Great.
And then Extrabux will match 5% of everything your friend earns and give that to you. So there's an incentive for you to keep like, hey, well, did you go through Extrabux? Did you go through Extrabux? Because you're earning too.
That's got to work. That's got to work, yeah. You mentioned a couple of things here about the fact that you were up at the University of Southern California with your roommate putting this together. You could have explored the possibility of housing the company there or bringing it here. Why'd you come back to San Diego?
Well, interestingly, San Diego was even, we were considering it because I'm from San Diego.
Sure.
And so we were considering LA and San Diego. We were pretty much 50-50 on the fence. So we put out job postings on Craigslist in LA and in San Diego. And we got a lot from both, but the job resumes that we got from San Diego were considerably better. And so that kind of surprised us. And over the years, as we've been talking to people and kind of telling that story, our conclusion is that LA is a lot more competitive for employers.
Sure.
There's a lot more big tech companies looking for engineers and the like. And so there may be more talented engineers in LA, but there's not as much competition for them in San Diego, so it's easier for us to get them.
Very good. By the way, real quick, where are you going with this company? What's in the future for you?
Our goal is to have Extrabux be the one-stop